Hello, Horace back with another episode of the Octavian Empire campaign. Dramatic pause. So, we are at war with Antony in the main part of the Civil War. This shouldn't take too long. We are getting towards the end of the campaign. There's probably not too much more to do after we do destroy him. Judging by the fact that he's got all this, and we can't really see over here, but it does kind of look like there might be an apartheid line in here. Yeah, it's showing Antony's Rome controlling pretty much everything, at least in this area, perhaps a sliver of territory heading right back out towards India. Most of his armies have been busy in the east, so it will take some time for all of them to get back over here, but that being said, we're still going to have to fight some big battles. We have taken Egypt, for the most part. The only city that wasn't under our control is Memphis, but we've hemmed in the Gaetulians. They can't continue to have a contiguous empire heading out into the east. We do have Petra under the control of our enemy Antony, and it looks like the Gaetuli do have an army ready to take Petra, and judging by the fact that most of the city is destroyed, most likely self-induced, Antony is suffering from some sort of economic decline or collapse. I have a fleet, the First Apollinaris, getting ready to attack Tyre, while at the same time I've taken their once capital, Rhodes, and forced it back to the mainland at Sida. That being said, the second Herculia is going to soon march out, or float out, or sail out, or whatever out, to Sida, while Octavian will most likely go up to Pergamum. That way we eliminate this potential rear issue that we have. We'll have the 6th Barata go through these lands right here. It does look like Pontus has some decent territory. It's not too much, so I'm not too worried about them. That is a good thing, but that area right there really needs to be under my control. These areas I really don't mind if they control. At least right now, their attitude is terrible towards me. They are a client state of Antony, so what I'm going to do is actually decline or cancel trade.
My torturer.
Chances are they'll go to war the next turn, but in either case, we'll be able to do that to them, and I'm not too worried about it. I've got plenty of money. I should be okay. So as of right now, that looks like the status of the Empire. Double checking we don't have any promotions to give, and we do. A governor, Bravaro, and Agrippa can be a governor as well. So that's all our money, but we're slowly building up our power base of political appointments. Gortyna is also one of Antony's client states, so we are going to do nothing because actually we're not at war with them yet. I don't want to force too many people in the war immediately. Eventually Antony's coalition will all declare war at me. In fact, it might be this turn, but we'll find out. I have been neglecting the West, I know, and this may be a problem, especially if the Iberians decide to get involved. I'm not sure if that's likely. I've been a really good ally of theirs. They, I believe, are just alliance, not a client state. If they do declare war on me, fair enough, I'll do what I have to, but I think we'll still be alright. Computations for Antony. Armenian hold in the Black Sea has become contested with the Dacogracians, which I'm alright with. That's way up north of my border. I have no desire to get into a forward war with them, and I don't think the Gaetuli, whatever headroads they make into Roman territory in the east, are going to be able to hold on to it, so I'm not so worried about these big death stacks heading over towards Negra and Petra. I'm pretty sure they're going to get crushed by Antony, but it's nice to see it nonetheless. tactics. I don't really need to do that, so I'm probably not gonna. Aquincum has the 30th Legion at its location. Diasopolis is
At your command.
ready as well to do what it needs to do. We're gonna march up, like I said, take Pergamum.
Let's cower before Rome!
And we can attack on in. I really don't need to worry about them, I don't believe. Which is a good thing.
Ready for orders.
Seeing that it's already a Roman city, I'm not so worried about it, although I must admit I'm not that into the buildings that they've created here, including this huge city itself, but I'm not going to dismantle it. It at least gets me more income. Temple of Jupiter, I can understand, but not that temple. Poseidon, Roman heavy onager here.
We
So,
hunger for battle.
we'll eliminate the ballista, and we are going for that heavy onager, because, man, that is going to make a difference. As far as that goes, same thing here. And we have super artillery pieces now, which is going to be nice. We do have some minor fleet battles we can do here. Both of them are classes, and we really do need to take them. Rhodes doesn't have much of a defensive position. The Sea Peoples under Gaetuli are floating out in the middle of nowhere. That's nice, but not really a thing we need to worry about. Diasopolis is going to get an upgraded barracks for what I want.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
We might just fight these. They're miniature. Depending on what we
Moving out.
get from it. Tell me you're going to move out. Yep, they're going to move out. So no, we got to pull back. I hate doing that, but it's the proper course of action.
Fleet reporting. None shall.
And this fight is going to go remarkably our side. Well, I'm almost
Forming a blockade.
content to just hold the city until my armies come back north, which I might just do. Diasopolis has, yeah, full garrison, so we're gonna do that. Gonna
You will march till your feet bleed.
march all the way up here.
We hunger for battle.
Bypass Mios Hormos. Yeah, they're gonna raid Petra, which is gonna knock out those economic issues. I've got Tyre blockaded. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. I have absurd amounts of food, so we're just gonna keep doing that though, because every little bit of income, you know. Alright. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm just gonna have to probably assault out some of these Pontic cities. Galatia can wait. I do want to build up my legion in Sparta, which, you know, the Ironsides, Parata, they should be alright. Capable of doing some great good there. I see that there is a legion at Carmuthas. Surprises me. With so many Gaetulian armies going up against these forces, I very well might be able to do something about it, I hope. Maori as well, they are my ally. Alright. Good. Another power building up in north. So now that we have all that taken care of, let's build up the Legion. Nice. We got corruption, zeal, war cry, which is good. So Pachylus, we're raising the army. Sparta
Call this a garrison.
shall be the 6th Barata. Or not. Huh. Really?
Ready for battle.
Alright, well, what we might do then is move them up here to Quinctum. I forgot about that. So, we'll have the 30th Opia Victrix up here. It should also be fine.
Commander.
Yep, there's the Verada. Whoops.
March. Ready for further orders.
Ephesus looks good, so we'll move out. I don't think we need to worry about that so much.
It is an honor to
Rhodes?
serve Rome.
It's not too bad. I think we'll be alright too. So, moving on.
Put your backs into it, you men. None shall pass. Get the
Well,
blockade.
we
set
could
up.
take it. And we very much might, but... Dang, I was really hoping I could get that. Oh well. Alexandria, Neosormos, Stadium. Ooh, we do not have a good garrison there, so as much as I really wanted to do that, I'm gonna do this. Hope they don't attack me.
Faster, damn you all.
Yeah, we'll go ahead into the city, that's fine. Well, that'll do, I guess, but not quite what I was wanting. Okay, Fortis classes at Carthage. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Alright.
Be welcome, emissary, if you come in peace.
And we don't really have too much to worry about there, so we're just gonna march out.
Power before Rome.
It's a bit of casualty figures, but not so bad. So Nikia Media, that's fine.
That's your
Should have went ahead and just bulldozed the city, but whatever.
commander.
Meanwhile,
Ready for orders.
wow, that's really all we can do there. We can't march any farther. Dude, that was a bad idea. Ah, oh well. I got two strong cities though, big walled settlements, and Nicomedia is going to take a lot of money to rebuild. Alright, Mios Homos.
Commander.
Definitely. Don't know where that army went. I'm not so worried about it yet. So close. Doesn't cost much, so sure. Alright, before I forget. Making that a civilian city, high market capabilities, and very, very
Advance.
expensive. Expensive? Very, very lucrative. How about that word? Lucrative sounds better than expensive.
We hunger. We take this settlement for Rome.
Alright, well that city has some major influential issues between Eastern culture, Gallic culture, and a little Latin culture, apparently. Yeah, so, you know what? Whatever. That's weird. We're gonna march the potential 30th up here. And we're gonna fast move them, because crying out loud, we can.
Ready for battle.
And with that, let's work on some of the other agricultural buildings if we can. We can do that. Make sure I'm not missing something else here. Doesn't look like I am, so get that one, and the next turn we'll work on the Oriums. And then there's also a circus, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit longer. So, yeah, Antony's fleets are incapable of doing anything to assist in this situation. Not that I'm tearing up, but you know. And next turn, once this place gets turned over to Roman culture, Milos Hormos's legion is going to march out. We're going to assist the thing. Although it looks like that legion's held up at Petra, those two Gaetuli armies, so that could have been far worse.
We see little profit in further bloodshed.
Armenia
You have
has
fought with honor, but it is time to
war with
staunch
us,
deep wounds.
which I've apparently neglected to notice. I could get that province now, dang it. No, we're not going to have peace because I want that land. Wow, the Iberian auxiliaries have marched a long way. But their aid is definitely appreciated.
Take this subsidy. Our treasuries were overfull.
Not yet, Conquest, not yet. Molded architecture is finished. Excellent. Because we can. It's good tactics and do that. That way we get that bonus, whatever it was. Thermae.
We hunger for battle.
Not really something we
On the
need,
move.
though.
Waiting for orders.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty strong legionary contingent now. We ought to be okay. I don't feel so bad about leaving that as is. While up here, in Rome, we will make a cloaca. As we should. And in Carthage, can't afford what I want to do. Okay, that's fine. On that, work on that. So, just kind of figuring out what I want bit by bit.
At your no escape.
Okay, that Pontic area is mine now.
Ready for orders.
We'll just take it and then we'll demolish everything. That way population doesn't get too upset. We don't need that, so we'll move it. See if we can get peace with Pontus.
Do not wander in like a desert beggar. If you have something to say, say it like a civilized man.
Okay, we'll
Save
try
your
3,500.
Sooner or later, you will need a lavish funeral. I am told wailing mourners I am in truth uneasy.
There we go. That is done.
Ready for battle.
And we will march all the way up here now.
At once.
Not too worried about it. Let's see, which... That's still Aegean, right? Yep, Mari Aegeum. So... What do we actually have here is major... Okay. So... Yep, shipwright. And fountains, because it's a fancy place. I love those fancy places. Alright. That's happening. Cappadocia has declared war on me, but not Galatia. That is fascinating. So, what are the Galatia? They're still a client state, surprisingly. Well, if I take that, I can get peace with them, because I really don't need that portion of Armenia. Once I get an Armenian peace, I'll be fine. Gortyna definitely needs to be under my control. Let's move that army up here.
We hunger for battle. At once.
Segestica. That way we can build it up, and we'll have some pretty strong military presence up here. 3 legions in Pannonia. That should help out. And we'll move one of those legions out, of course. Antony's doing a lot. Not sure how effective it is, but he's doing a lot. Yeah, that legion's getting a lot of experience, but it is getting whittled down a little bit.
The storm has raged.
Nope. I have plans, Armenia. Ooh, and so do they. How about that? Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna need to move another legion over. That's fine with me. Alright. Looks like Carmuthas has been taken by the Egyptians, so the House of Ptolemy is holding the Red Sea. With the assistance of myself, maybe they'll be interested in trade now. I'm fine with that, if so. Very good. That was the mission. Oh, because. Whatever. Well. We'll do that. Why not? Pergamum, fountains, we'll make it a regular civil city. And a farming settlement. A latifundia, which apparently costs near nothing, surprisingly. And Nicomedia will get a shrine to Neptune.
At your command. Ready for battle.
Yep. Can't move at all. That's
You
a
will
shame.
march till your feet bleed.
So move back into the city.
At your
We
command.
will march this army out and around.
Ready for battle.
Second Alude.
We hunger
While
for
here we
battle. Commander.
march out the... Ooh. Don't likey that. Alright. Do that.
Ready for
We'll
battle.
march these guys up to
Settle the
Quincum.
watch. How can I serve Rome?
Forgot I even had those agents up there, but I don't really need them. So that's all happening.
Ready for orders.
Meanwhile, we'll march down here to Sida.
You have further orders?
That should be doable. Definitely.
We hunger for battle.
Jerusalem, what do you feel about me? Nothing but contempt, apparently.
Be welcome, emissary, if you come in peace. There are many holes.
You know, I'm not too worried about it if they get upset.
Ready for battle.
Flavia Felix has work to do. I'm not gonna let the Judeans, the Jewish people, get in my way when it comes to that. These little trash armies are gonna at least keep that bottled up, though not for long, by the looks of it. Oh yeah, we got some big fleets getting ready to happen around here. That's gonna be terrifying. Really need that place, but we'll get it here in a minute.
At your command.
Wouldn't be too worried about it. See if we can divide up their defensive capabilities up here on the Danube. Maybe push back the Armenians. Maybe. Oh. Armenia's doing something strange. It looks as though perhaps I've gotten their agent's attention, which I'm fine with. If I'm lucky, I can hit that city with Octavian and be done with it. Have them sue for peace and then continue my war with 2 new legions assisting over in Asia Minor, at least 1 more legion. I might keep 1 up by the Danube there, just in case anyone gets any ideas. I think the German threat has kind of tapered, which I'm fine with. Been a different one I failed on. Physical conditioning, good. Hunt the pirates. I don't need new ships yet. Motivated populace, good for me. Morale for all land units. We need ship pumps. We need to
Ready for
bolster our
orders.
fleet's capabilities. If we do that, I think we'll be alright. Yep, I was right.
None will escape.
There's no difference, so... Take the city. Medesos is mine.
At your command.
Let's take it. We will change it to a civil settlement. We will do it. We'll do a dock here. Theater. And I believe manipulate barracks. Vigiles Urbani. Could do, but I'm not gonna. With the extra funds I have now, it's time to create the 30th Ulpia Vitrix. So, 1, 2,
Come, fight for Rome.
wow. Okay then. That's Armored Legio cohorts. Ah. Can only create one of those. Really? Huh. 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the Galorum, and we'll work on the rest next time. Let's take that city
We take this settlement
easily.
for Rome.
So Saida has fallen.
Ready for battle.
Wow, and everybody gets promotions. Oopa. And yeah, tactician. We can eliminate all that. Looks good otherwise. Fleet gets blockade runners. That'll increase some ramming capabilities. Salamis is now their capital. Fair enough. Yeah, Syria is gonna be a stronghold. They're getting all their legions all stationed up here,
We
which
hunger for battle.
understandable and potentially annoying.
Your next command.
Petra is gonna be the dying place for that legion if they don't strike soon.
Ready for orders.
That's right, I was gonna do this.
Am I always to be disturbed by foreigners? If it is alms you want, talk to my major domo. My
There we go.
appetite for...
We have peace with the Armenians again.
At your command.
Good for me.
Make haste, men.
Get our 2 legions over here. While that's happening.
Waiting for orders.
And what else? What else do I want to spend on? Whatever. Nemakatum. And we'll also get that Basilica of Mars. So the old Belgic territory is getting some major temple upgrades, which is fine. Really, I missed something. Keepers of the Peace. Appropriate for a Praetorian Legion. that was a waste of a fleet. What was I planning on? Doesn't matter now, you're dead. So got rid of that classes. Maybe they're just trying to gain money by eliminating forces to enslave you. You're no longer Romans, so back down to square one, you're all slaves. Another fleet popping out of Salamis. 2 legions that I see in Syria. A lot of movements this turn. Noticing that. Yeah. Stop the adoption. It's far too much. Too good of a general to not. Which means there's really not a lot more I can do there. Odessos is okay, but not the best. So, back to Nicomedia with Octavian, while the second Alude will stay up here. And we'll march first out of Utrix on across, I think. Here we got 30th Opia Victrix, so we're gonna rename this. I think that's right. Victrix. Yep. So there we have it. 30th Opia Victrix is happening. Good for us. We're going to put some 3rd Alpinorum here at late Antisignani. Some Alla Pannoniorum Equites. And we'll do some more dogs. And some Celtic-like horse, I think. Yeah, that's a pretty good legion. So that'll hold up against the Germans up there. In the holding action, at least. Down here. Ah, dang. Forgot about that. Okay, so we'll wait on that. After all, those won't be done this turn, so fair enough. There we go.
Fleet reporting.
That fleet is doing what it must. Its army will march out to Tarsus.
None will escape.
That'll be nice.
Commander,
Over here, we will finally hit
besieging the
Tyre.
settlement.
Hardly a fight.
At your command. Commander,
I won't get that. And actually, this city's in pretty good shape as is. We're gonna hold it like that, although I really want to change that to a harbor, perhaps at a later time.
ready for orders.
The moment
Set up the
we're
patrols.
going to do some patrolling. But we've uncovered the eastern Mediterranean, which is great. We have inroads right there in Judea at Tyre, which is great. Petra's still holding there, but they're not going to be able to hold out. I mean, if they attack, I think they'll destroy that army that's besieging them. So, fair enough.
Rome will be proud of her son.
Oh, okay. Pull back.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
Interesting. I don't know why they didn't press the attack, unless they thought I had another legion to possibly hit. Curious. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a lot of Iberian armies, which is fine with me. It also denudes their provinces of that force to protect with, which
At your command.
might also be good.
How can I be of assistance?
My wits and words are yours.
More culture. Ludi Plebi. Very good.
Commander,
That'll work. Antony is super rich. Same up here. So I'm gonna make sure I got nothing to worry about on that front. Ooh, Gergovia. Sluiced mines. Oh yeah, don't mind if I do. That's a lot of money.
ready for orders.
Alright, well,
On the move. Concealed from view.
see if we can't interest them in an
Ready for
incursion.
battle.
Be fine with that. Down the side you go. Over to Nicomedia you go. And as far as the fleet goes, got 3 turns and we'll be ready for an assault.
Honor to serve Rome.
Looks like, oh yeah, Syria is going to be where the war is fought. Everything up until now has been progression into Syria. If they do what I think they're going to do, this is going to be a really, really powerful fight. Lots of battles, big battles, I hope, and possibly a naval action. So even though we didn't get a chance to do a naval battle or a land battle on the battle map this episode, which I was really hoping we could, I do think we did the right thing, pushing forward, taking most of the western part of Asia Minor and wrapping around towards Tarsus. We're in a much more defensible position along the Danube, and with more legions to bear in Asia Minor and fleets in the eastern Mediterranean, I think we're in a lot better position to make a successful bid for the eastern part of the old Roman Empire. So that's kind of where I think I'm going to end it this time. Next time we should have big battles and the war for Syria. That's my hope anyway, so as long as the AI is cooperative, I will see you later.